What are ISO's limitations in baseball analysis? Imagine trying to judge a player's power by just counting how many extra bases they hit, without considering the game situation or how valuable each hit really is. That's what isolated power, or ISO, does. It measures a hitter's raw power by calculating the average number of extra bases earned per at-bat, mainly focusing on doubles, triples, and home runs. It subtracts singles from total bases to give a simple number that shows how often a player hits 4 extra bases. But this simplicity can hide some important details. One big limitation is that ISO treats all extra bases equally, without considering their actual impact on scoring. For example, a triple might be worth more in certain game situations than a home run, but ISO just counts them as extra bases. It doesn't weigh their importance based on run expectancy or game context. So, it can overstate or understate a player's true offensive value. Another issue is that ISO doesn't tell us about a player's overall hitting ability. 2 players might have the same ISO, but one could have a higher batting average or slugging percentage. This can make comparisons misleading. A player with a low batting average but high ISO might hit fewer total hits but hit more for power, while another with a higher batting average might be more consistent overall. ISO also ignores other factors that influence power hitting, like how hard a player hits the ball or where they tend to make contact. Metrics like exit velocity or barreled ball percentage give more detail on contact quality, which ISO doesn't capture. A player might hit many high-velocity balls but still have a low ISO if those hits aren't going 4 extra bases often. Environmental factors like ballpark dimensions or weather are also not considered in ISO. Some parks are more friendly to power hitters, while others suppress extra base hits. ISO treats all hits equally, no matter where they happen, which can skew how we see a player's power. Finally, ISO doesn't include strikeout rates or plate discipline. A power hitter might strike out a lot but still hit many home runs, while a contact hitter might avoid strikeouts but hit fewer extra bases. Since ISO focuses only on power, it misses these important aspects of a player's overall offensive game. While ISO is a straightforward way to compare power across different players and eras, it's best used with other stats. Combining ISO with metrics like weighted on-base average, exit velocity, and plate discipline gives a clearer picture of a player's true offensive value. It's a helpful starting point but doesn't tell the whole story on its own.